The realm of insects is certainly a strange one. From the mountains to the coast, these little animals have taken over just about every habitat you can imagine. Seemingly everywhere you look is a new and fascinating creepy crawly to discover. But these alien creatures aren't limited to exotic locations. Some truly unique and bizarre insects may be lurking in your backyard. In today's video, I will be showcasing not one, not two, but 5 bizarre denizens of the insect world that may be living closer than you think, including a species that's been specifically requested in the comments section, the wheel bug. But before we get there, let's start with an unfamiliar form of one of the more well-known insects. The order Orthoptera is home to a fascinating variety of incredible insects, from large, leaf-mimicking katydids, to minute kleptoparasitic ant crickets, to the all-too-familiar grasshoppers in our yards. But there is one grasshopper that is much stranger than most. Meet the cattail toothpick grasshopper, or Leptisma marginicollis. Unlike most grasshoppers, these guys tend not to fly very often, instead relying on their excellent camouflage to avoid predation. These insects get their name from their habit of feeding on plants in pond and wetland habitats. Their elongate appearance helps them expertly blend into blades of grass, allowing them to go undetected by predators. As we move up in weirdness, we arrive at another famous insect group, the beetles. With roughly 400,000 species, the Coleoptera are far and away the most successful group of insects, and quite possibly animals to have evolved thus far. And one of my favorite beetle families is the Carabidae, or ground beetles. These are large, predatory beetles that scour your backyard in search of prey. But one of these beetles is a cut above the rest. Meet the caterpillar hunters of the genus Callosoma. As their name suggests, these beetles are often predators of, you guessed it, caterpillars, though they'll really eat anything they can overpower. Their weapon is their powerful mandibles, which they use to tear prey limb from limb. But in the insect world, there are far worse ways to go. From being eaten alive by a praying mantis, to being torn apart by a hungry wasp. But by far the most insidious form of killing is venom. This chemical superpower shared by many insects allows them to hunt and to defend themselves when necessary. And one of the coolest groups of venomous insects has to be the robber flies of the family Acylidae. These aerial acrobats use a powerful mix of neurotoxic peptides and digestive enzymes to quickly and efficiently subdue their prey. But rest assured, while certainly a danger to other insects, these flies pose no real threat to humans. And additionally, these insects can provide excellent pest control, keeping populations of wasps and horseflies in check. But the robber fly isn't the only insect to employ chemical warfare. Stranger still, we arrive at the order Phasmida, or stick insects. While most of these guys pose little threat to potential enemies, one species can leave serious scars. Meet Anisomorpha buprestoides, or the southern two-striped walking stick. Also known as the devil rider or musk mare, this species has traded the camouflage of many of its relatives for a toxic defense. These insects are capable of spraying a delightful concoction of chemicals known as anisomorphal. And while in humans this spray can cause irritation and even temporary blindness, in smaller animals it may even prove fatal, or at the very least imbue them with the knowledge to never cross one of these insects again. But believe it or not, the insects of your backyard get even weirder. At long last, we have arrived at our number 1, the wheel bug. Being the largest terrestrial true bug in North America, these assassins silently patrol the bushes and trees of your backyard, predating on other arthropods. Once captured, the wheel bug uses its sharp rostrum to pierce the exoskeleton of its prey, injecting it full of cytotoxic venom that will melt the insides of the unfortunate victim, allowing the insect to slurp it up like a smoothie. Falling prey to an assassin bug might just be one of the most terrifying things that can happen to you. But as scary as these insects are, they pose little threat to people. In fact, some studies show the venom of these insects may even have the potential to be used in the treatment of cancer. More research needs to be done, but other animal venoms have been used successfully in similar treatments. With all that out of the way, let me know what weird insects you've seen in your yard. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. For anyone who's been wondering where I've been, life has kinda gotten in the way of uploading, but I plan on getting back into the swing of things in 2025. I recently acquired a proper macro lens, which will allow me to take higher quality footage going forward. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.